Mill Neck Manor in Mill Neck, formerly known as Sefton Manor, was completed in 1927. The Tutor Revival Style Mansion was built as the summer house of Lillian Sefton Dodge.
She owned a cosmetic company called Harriet Hubbard Air, which she later sold to Lever Brothers Soap.
Our Lillian Sefton Dodge from this house was given a gift of almost a defunct company, and she brought it to its height. She was one of the highest paying female executives in the United States. But it was the funding from that that really created this wonderful summer house that we have now for history.
Sefton Dodge filled the mansion with European artifacts and architectural details that survive to this day, making the mansion a truly historic one-of-a-kind.
Each part of this building was a copy of a palace or a castle in England, because the architect, James Hollis, was English by tradition, and he went to Europe on behalf of the owner, and he created pieces. So those were created here, but he utilized all of the units that came from different places. So the one part of the building looks like Chatfield. Another part of the building looks like Tattershall Castle. So each piece of the building looks like something else, and that's how it has a tremendous flavor.
Now, one of the most unique things about Sefton Manor are these original stained glass windows created specially for the mansion by designer Charles Connick. Each panel depicts a different Shakespearean play.
Charles Connick used the medieval technique. They run from The Tempest, Merry Wives of Windsor, Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, and Hamlet.
In the 1940s, Lillian Sefton Dodge decided to sell off the mansion.
Lutheran Friends of the Deaf purchased the mansion for $216,000 back in 1947. It took them 4 years to actually raise enough money to open the mansion as a residential program for deaf children on the Eastern Seaboard. There was no school for the deaf in this area, so they took it upon themselves as their mission to open one. They liked this building because it was like a home, and in the early years it was real. Since it was a residential program, the children were living here. It felt like a home. It later became a day program as the program got larger, and that's what it is today. It is a day program. Children are bused all over from Nassau, Suffolk, and parts of Queens.
While Mill Neck Manor is no longer used for classes, the school says it is using it for special events and has big plans for its future.
The future of Mill Neck Manor will be used for 4 targeted type of events. One being corporate retreats and meetings, location shoots for film, TV, and print ads, tours, monthly tours of the mansion for the general public, and wedding photography so that brides and their wedding parties can use the grounds and have some gorgeous memories here at the mansion.
As a school, public event venue, and conference center, Mill Neck Manor remains accessible to the public as a place where they can learn about the unique architecture and fascinating designs once incorporated in Long Island's historic Gold Coast mansions. In Mill Neck, Collora reporting.